Hi, it's James Sandoval. I just wanted to go over what just happened. I came to town to connect my phone to Wi-Fi, make sure everything was updated. Um, I washed my clothes yesterday. They're mad about that. They're mad about them not being able to contaminate until I leave the house. I seen the same dude in the Trailblazer headed toward down 41A when I pulled out. I went to my dad's off Birch Street. He was out at his friend's house outside. I come to say hi. I acquired some metal. They're exploiting, not them, not my dad, but people criminal invading our privacy. It's watching us hard. It takes advantage of any profits. Heard me broker a deal to collect some scrap that his friend had out there tomorrow morning. They'll most likely come and video it and go over it with the scrap yard. I don't have nothing to do with that. They're just exploiting the factor. They know my knees are wore out, my body's wore out. They know I can't catch them when they come in numbers and do the runaround and do the shadow sneaking or whatever. So they'll be exploiting that factor, and they'll be able to snatch my antibiotics and put whatever different, press pills or whatever. Hang on a second. Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. So I went back to the library. After my dad had, I sat down in a chair next to him, and he said, "You see, Joseph, you ain't gonna make but like $10, tops. You need to think about that. You need to think about that." He said, "You need to get a motherfucking job." Now, my victimizations and all this interrelation and correlation have specifically prevented me from getting a job and holding it down. Now, that factor in what I'm describing, this victimization that's going to play out on into tomorrow and later today when I meet up with my mom, I'll get cussed out for the gas being gone. They siphoned some of that in the middle of the night, and they take it to some kind of parallel vehicle they got parked out back.
You get the two burritos now?
No, I just have a water.
Water?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a good day.
You as well.
Respect doesn't go a long way around here. Neither does the neglect, nor the acceptance that it is neglect, or the admittal that it is neglect. It is hot stuff to deny somebody human rights. I mean, hot. In conjunction with neglect. So they denied me access to the Wi-Fi at the library because it would waste more gas to get to McDonald's, and they further exploited my helpless situation. What I was hearing was the chief of police, Austin Swing, the detectives go over tips, Crime Stoppers, and discuss what they did wrong, corruptively. Now, what that does is preamble a racketeering, black budget sensory. Hey, there's an African American on a Kawasaki who just popped a wheelie, guys. I know since erotica is surrounding my situation, and it's considered perverse for your young daughters to get excited and feel electrified and feel like they fit in society. I'm going to repeat these things to you because nobody is more adequate than an African American on a Kawasaki in a Rose's long sleeve shirt popping a wheelie in front of James Sandoval, who just got denied. Now, that is electrifying. No matter what, my dad does not want to understand. He can't understand. He's just as victimized. I watch his victimizations play out as a young kid whenever I had recorded them belittling a child on 165 McDowell Lane when I climbed up a tree scared to get stitches, and I had a recorder in my pants. A tape recorder, then I acted like it didn't record. So my mama finally came out there after I caught them. I just went to the hospital, and they had done the same routine. My mom goes out of the room. They start treating the child like an adult that they were mad at, and they'd gang them. So I planned all that out. I didn't plan the cutting my finger and the stitches, but I knew that she would call the fire department and the police. So I ran up the tree like no tomorrow and played that out. Now, I had just called Franklin, Tennessee Police Office of Chief of Police and Public Affairs and Social Interactions, and left them a voicemail regarding Jefferson Wings, Bandit Jefferson Sandoval, Rhonda's dog, and May 10th or whatever date it really was. So I just wanted to go over what just happened, how important it was to throw this together, and I'll let you know what my mom says later.